Good morning. How the devil are you doing this fine day? Oh, a bit croaky this morning. Too much talking yesterday. I'll tell you about in a second. This morning, you find me inspired, my spirit rejuvenated. You know how this industry can make you feel jaded from time to time? How the constant bad news about skill shortages, training shortfalls, accidents, and bid rigging scandals can just start to weigh you down. Well, yesterday I was up at the Leica Geosystems School in Whitchurch as part of an education tech day arranged for mega contractor Skanska. And it served as a timely reminder of all that is good and exciting about this industry of ours. From the Leica side of things, the day was dripping in technology to make to make construction more productive, more efficient, more profitable, safer, and more sustainable. The tech was presented by a team of people that don't just understand it, but who are absolutely passionate about it. On the other side was Skanska. Around 70 people, from directors to apprentices, had given up a day of work, travelled to a relatively remote location to bathe in the high-tech waters of Leica, purely to learn. And learn they most certainly did. I had the honour of interviewing quite a few of the people that attended, and they all looked set to leave the Leica school with a greater understanding of the technology now available to them. But most inspiring of all, I think, were the apprentices. While some of us older stagers, sometimes struggle to get our heads around unfamiliar tech, these apprentices absolutely revel in it. While yesterday did nothing to allay my fears over the ongoing skill shortage, it did make me realise that the industry will be in pretty safe hands with the next generation. So hats off to both Leica and Skanska for putting on such an informative and inspiring event. Now, without further ado, let me roll the intro, post the question of the day, and get this show on the road. Welcome to the Breakfast Show. I'm your host, Mark Anthony. It is Friday, the 16th of September, and as that remarkably persistent guy just said, welcome to the Breakfast Show. I am your host, Mark Anthony. In today's show, the border boiler goes boom. Too many bees. A video collaboration brings you the details of a new attachment from Allu. Our roving robot reporter Reg returns with a glimpse of a new mini track loader from Bobcat. Ammann is set to clean up with a Roomba-style compactor. It'll make more sense when you see it. Plus, if you've ever wondered how to mount a toad scraper to a tractor unit, then wonder no longer. And we'll get to all of that in just a second. But first, let's see who among the rich and the shameless will be celebrating a birthday on this day of days. Happy birthday! And it's many happy returns to former monarch Henry V. You know, St. Crispin's Day and all of that, and to James Cash Penny, founder of the J.C. Penney department store over in America. Happy birthday also to legendary blues guitarist B.B. King, Columbo actor Peter Falk, drummer Kenny Jones, and to actor Mickey Rourke. To magician David Copperfield, actress Jennifer Tilly, and to singer Katie Malua. But far more importantly, happy birthday to the man who makes it fun for me to check into American hotels. Former husband to Jennifer Lopez, Latino singer Mr. Mark Anthony. Not this one, the other one. Many happy returns to them, one and all. Now, it's been a little while since we last brought you an explosive demolition, but we're about to put that right. I had a message late last night from my old friend Ron Gilbert at Daikon Explosive Demolition over in America, and he directed me to the video I'm about to play you.
There it goes. A piece of history is history in Morrow County. A Portland General Electric knocked down the stack and boiler at the coal plant in Boardman. It was Oregon's last coal-fired power plant, and it shut down in 2020. PGE says it plans to shift the power supply from the coal plant to a wind, solar, and battery storage facility 30 miles away. There it goes again. Watch that video all day, right, Steve?
Yeah, that's good stuff right there.
Boom. Yeah, boom goes the dynamite, as someone once said. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, another job well done by the fine folks at Daikon. Many thanks for sharing that with us, Ron. Keep up the great work.
Hi, I'm Gary Muirhead, and you're watching The Breakfast Show.
Thanks for that, Gary, and good morning to you. I'll get to you in the chat in just a second. Now, at the top of the show, I told you about how Leica and Skanska came together yesterday to put on an educational event that I attended. That video the video I'm about to show you, rather, is another example of what can be achieved with a little bit of collaboration. Our mate Nick Drew of the Diggerman blog was in Finland a week or two ago, and he had the opportunity to see a brand new attachment from those fine folks at Allu. He grabbed some video footage too, which he then passed to my son Fred for a bit of added editing wizardry. And now that collaboration culminates. I'll put my proper teeth in a minute, in a second. That collaboration culminates here with this ape, this guy here, pressing the big red play button. Here we go. Now, just as a small aside, when I upload a video to the live stream broadcasting system that I use, I'm required to give the video a name. For fairly obvious reasons, I named that one Drew Allu, which weirdly reminded me of this.
View Allu! Oh yes, definitely. View Allu!
Yeah, that's a pretty small insight into just how my brain works.
The Miller GT series heralds a new era of unrivaled power and cutting-edge intelligent coupler technology, increasing job site safety, machine versatility, and productivity. It's the added versatility that you need at the value you can afford. To find out more, visit millergroundbreaking.com.
It's reg time again, people, and this time the miserable metal swine is checking out a brand new mini track loader from the fine folks at Bobcat.
Bobcat has launched the new MT100 mini track loader. It is powered by a Stage 5 compliant diesel engine that delivers 25 horsepower of grunt. With a standard width of just 904mm, increasing to 1045mm with the wide track option that provides increased stability and lower ground pressure. The reduced dimensions of the new MT100 provide easy passage through narrow gates and doorways and facilitate work in confined spaces. The integrated ride-on platform of the MT100 gives the user a wider view to the sides of the machine as well as the bucket cutting edge or attachment. Combined with the track system, the ride-on platform on the MT100 provides a smooth ride for enhanced operator comfort and confidence. The ISO joystick controls on the MT100 are ergonomically designed and provide finely tuned precision, so controlling the machine is safe, easy and comfortable. Despite its compact size, the MT100 mini track loader still delivers a rated operating capacity of 460 kilograms, a tipping load of 1,314 kilograms, a powerful breakout force and a lift height of 2,057 millimeters. I am Reg the roving robot reporter, and this job is beneath me.
Beneath you? 6 months ago, you were a toaster. Have you seen those Roomba robot vacuum cleaners that supposedly sweep your house while you're out and about and then return themselves unaided to their docking station? You have? Good. Now tell me they weren't at least partially the inspiration for a new product that compaction specialist Ammann is due to unveil at Bauma next month.
Setting off to the third dimension, the Ammann 3D Compactor EAPX 6895. We at Ammann questioned the status quo of vibratory plates, and we came up with some revolutionary answers. A compact and cubic design with a height of only 700 millimeters. A fully electric drive using latest lithium batteries. A maneuverability that no vibratory plate has ever achieved before. With 4 unbalanced shafts arranged in an X shape, it performs movements, curves, and direction changes that are unique for vibratory plates. Even tight curves or lateral movements are now possible for the first time. With its compact, cubic design and low overall height of 700 millimeters, it can even work in confined spaces, operated by a remote control for best operator safety and efficiency. In addition, the electric drive gives 2 great benefits. No exhaust emissions and no hydraulics. No gears and no fluids for minimum maintenance. Sustainable, effective, and secure. The Ammann EAPX 6895. The third dimension in compaction.
So what did you think? That's a compaction Roomba, right? Or is it just me? Ladies and gentlemen, I must confess I used to have a recurring nightmare. No, not the one where I'm on stage in front of hundreds of people and I'm naked. Frankly, that would be a bigger nightmare for the audience than for me. No, the nightmare I'm thinking about is the one where I find myself on site. There's a toad scraper to one side of me and there's a tractor unit beside me on the other side. But I have absolutely no idea how to marry the two together. Thankfully, the fine folks at K-Tech have cured me.
Hi everyone, I'm Kyle Bates with K-Tech Earth Movers, and today we've moved a new K-Tech 1237 ADT scraper to a new site location and thought it would be a good time to do a tutorial video and best practices on how to mount your K-Tech scraper on the back of an A40G Volvo rock truck. So we're at the front of the scraper unit now. We've got the unit unloaded from the trailer. The scraper should be resting on the provided 6x6 blocks, and the transport stand should be supporting the neck of the scraper. Both the accumulator valve and our transport valve are closed and locked. And most importantly, we've blocked the rear tires of the scraper to ensure it doesn't roll or get out of control. We're going to make sure that our ball hitch plate is sitting in the correct position to be connected to the truck. And we're now going to back up the Volvo rock truck as close as possible to the front of the hitch. Now that we have the rock truck backed up to the scraper with the engine shut off, we're going to open up the red lock pin to accept the scraper. We now hook up our hydraulic lines. First, we'll connect the two smaller lines, one being the case drain and the smaller of the two being the grease zerk line for the ball hitch. And with the hydraulic hoses connected, be sure to use a hammer to seat the butterfly fittings. And next we'll make our electrical connection. And make sure your electrical connection is locked in place. And now we'll press the joystick forward to raise the scraper to align the hitch to be able to back the truck back into place. And now we'll lower the hitch into position. And with the hitch in place, we now lock the red hitch pin. And now we'll lift the hose hanger into the working position. With the scraper lifted up, we'll put the transport stands into the folded position. And with all of our connections made, we'll open the cushion ride valve. And for our last step, we'll remove our tire wheel safety chock blocks. And with all these steps complete, you're ready to play in the dirt. Please check out our website, ktech.com.
So now you know. Now, I've just explained to our friend Mick over in the chat, there is no Saturday social show tomorrow. We're not going to be back until Tuesday next week. So this would normally be the point where I end the show and go over into the chat. But I thought, given the fact we're going to be away for a few days, I'm going to throw in one more bit of video for you to watch. Take a look at this one.
Sorry to interrupt the guy with the funny glasses, but if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button as it helps our channel. Or, better still, share this video with a friend or a colleague. Thank you. Right, back to Beardy.
Right, that pretty much wraps up the main part of this morning's show, and it wraps up this broadcast until Tuesday next week. Based on a poll we conducted earlier this week, we've decided not to broadcast on Monday out of respect for Her Majesty the Queen, but I shall return on Tuesday with more of whatever this is. Let's hope that when we all meet again, the funeral of surely the greatest Britain of all time will have reunited this fragmented little nation of ours. And we'll start next week with a bit more unity, harmony, and compassion. I'm going to roll the outro in just a second before leaping gazelle-like over into the chat to see what you're all saying today. If you can't stick around, then please stay safe. Look after yourself, your family, your friends, and your colleagues. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. I'm not entirely sure this is the way to put it, but enjoy the funeral, if you get my meaning. But have a great day, and thanks for watching. But if you do have the time and the inclination, I'll see you on t'other side of this.